it's Taylor here from X Division, and I'm here to give you guys a drum lesson for IB. It's the first track off of our debut album, PSYCHOSIS, that just came out a few weeks ago now. And in my opinion, it's one of the funnest to play. And I hope you guys will enjoy learning it. Let's get right into it. So, the beginning of the song and the first verse. The intro, it's a fill on the hi-hat, and it's pretty basic. It's just two doubles, right, left, right, left, left, and it's just single strokes with accents, and then two open hi-hat hits at the end. So, slow down, it sounds like this. And up to speed. The intro and verse is just 6/8 basic groove. The right hand on the hi-hat playing quarter notes and snare on 4. The kick pattern, I like to think of it as two halves. The first half is playing exactly what Ben plays on the bass, which slowed down sounds like this. And the second half is, it just sounds like a snare, 1, 2, 3, a snare, 1, 2, 3. And so that on the kit sounds like together, full speed. And that's the groove for the entire verse until the pre-chorus.
Hold your head above.
So for the pre-chorus, the hands are following the same thing. The hi-hat is a little more open. The kick pattern is, I'm just repeating this. And every other snare hit is followed by another kick snare. And every other kick snare is followed by two snare hits at the end. So the full thing, together slow, sounds like this. Full speed. And that repeats twice, and it's just a flam, two hits on both of these toms here to go into the chorus. chorus. It's following pretty much what we play in the verse, but the right hand is over on the ride, and you bring the volume up a little bit because it's the chorus. It's the biggest part of the song. The only thing I add to it a little bit with after every couple snare hits to cap off a bar, I play the fill that was going into the chorus, which is, and then there's 2 cymbal hits at the start of the next 2 bars after that. So if I played it slowed down, it would sound like this. So that would repeat, and that would make up what you hear in the recording as the chorus. So full speed. And that repeats twice. The next verse and chorus and pre-chorus are pretty much the same, so we're going to move on to the bridge. So, the bridge, Rolling Thunder on the Toms. In my opinion, it's the most fun part to play in the song. It seems pretty complicated, but it's a pretty simple repetition. So I'll just play it slow first. Full speed. And then after that, the halfway point, it switches the groove a little bit. So it would be the floor tom and kick alternating, snare on 4, and then a roll on the toms to go back into the groove. So it sounds like this. And slow down. And then it just goes back into the main groove. And then it's the big and beautiful crossover fill, which looks and sounds like this. Now that seems really complicated, but the sticking is really simple. It's just right, left, kick, repeated. So it's basically it's just where you're moving the sticks, which makes it complicated. So I'll play it really slow first. And then full speed. It sounds like that. So I'll play the full bridge once again, full speed. And that's the bridge. Now we'll move on to the solo. So the solo is pretty much just the verse groove on the ride, laying back a little bit to let Mason do his thing, and it's pretty much repetitive up until the middle part of the solo, where Mason does a walk-up thing on the chorus to change the key, and I just follow what he plays. So it's just three hits on the kick, then a rest, and then twice. So, it sounds like this. And then 4 hits to end. And then it's the pretty simple groove again. And then to end it off, it's the crazy fill that sounds like this. And I'll just play it really slow first. Again. A little bit faster. Full speed. And then it's off to the last chorus. So, the final chorus and the final part of the song, it's the same groove with the ride and the snare, but we've just added stops in there. So the first one is just a simple cymbal choke, rest for a bar, and then back into it. And then the second stop is where things get a little interesting, because I started off with a 16th note fill that starts on the left hand, so the right hand can end off on the cymbal. So slow it down. And for that section where it stops, it's 2 hits. The first hit is choked, the second one is not. So, once again, a little bit faster. And then it goes right back into the groove, and then to end off the song, the final fill of the song, it just builds up to it. It starts off light with the kick and the ride, and I end off the build up with a full-on crash ride, and then the fill is just flam on the snare, flam on the toms, and then another flam on the snare, 16th note, 3 16th notes, 2 8th notes, end it off. So it sounds like up to speed. The tempo slows down in the recording, so full speed sounds like. So there you have it. That is IB from our debut album, PSYCHOSIS. And you guys have fun with it, have fun learning it. Try to have as much fun as I do while playing it. And just take care of yourselves out there. And have a good one.